Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Ace and McMillian here from the Gurren Otaku Council podcast, here to bring you the latest anime news. So let's get into it. How you doing, McMillian?
Pretty good. Can't complain. How you doing, Ace?
I am doing good. Another day, another weekend. Some more anime news as usual. Today we don't have that big of a slate of anime news here to discuss. Today should be a pretty quick episode, but let's go ahead and get into this. So starting us off, the Mob Psycho, the world premiere of the episode 1 and 2 of Mob Psycho will be premiering at the Crunchyroll Expo that will be going on through August 5th through the 7th. So that's some good information going on. I know McMillian, as you mentioned off camera here, them premiering these episodes here is a good indication that the season, is ready to go here. Production is going smooth and all that stuff, at least for the most part, since they're actually premiering the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, like, you usually don't show early stuff unless you got early stuff. So the fact that they have at least 2 episodes ready to go means that that by fall everything should be nice and worked out. Because I've never seen Mob drop in quality, and hopefully we won't see that. No one will report that after Crunchyroll Expo,
Correct. So. Also, for some more Mob related news, during the Anime Expo, if I'm not mistaken, the opening of Mob was premiered. Opening for season 3 was premiered. I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere. On the World Wide Web here.
If it's not, if the people in charge of Mob Psycho didn't strike all the unsolicited videos,
trust me, it's out there somewhere.
Did you get a chance to look at it?
The intro, no, I did not.
It looks really good. I'll say that. I saw a clip of it. It looks nice.
Yeah, I mean, the Mob intros are always beautifully animated, and the songs are not bad either. I think I still prefer season 1's
to season 2,
intro, the music at least, over season 2's. Even though season 2 is not bad, I just think I like season 1's better.
I agree. Psycho Mob, I don't know if that's the actual term for the thing, but the countdown is just, it's infectious. You can't you can't not have it.
Oh man. But yes, also, so moving on from there, we got some new Dr. Stone news today. Thank you, finally. So the official title for season 3 of Dr. Stone will be called Dr. Stone New World, and it is currently scheduled for spring 2023. Also, the Dr. Stone Ryu special is now officially live, so if you've not yet had a chance to go see that, it's out there for all you viewers out there to go see. I have not yet had a chance to watch it, but I will be going and watching it here sooner or later.
I needed that reminder that you just gave because I forgot.
Oh man, but yes, the special is out there. Like I said, I haven't got a chance to watch it. It's definitely on my list of things to do because I still have to watch the newest episode of Shutter's House as well. I haven't got a chance to get around to that either. But it's on my radar, and I plan to probably get that done sometime this week, more than likely. So yes,
need to do the same.
so yes, it was good. We finally got some more news about Dr. Stone season 3. We finally know at least the season is going to be released, and currently scheduled for spring 2023. Hopefully, it doesn't get delayed, but that is what it is currently scheduled for. Moving on from there, we have as McMillian called it, a manhwa / a light novel adaptation. It is now It is now official. Solo Leveling will be getting an anime adaptation and is set to premiere sometime in 2023, coming to Crunchyroll exclusively. So McMillian, I know you said you read a little bit of Solo Leveling. Why don't you give us a little insight to it?
Majority of it. But basically,
majority of it.
Yeah, I'm not done. I'm still catching up. But basically, it's a world where people can have powers akin to that of like video game characters. They call them hunters or whatever, and because there are these gates or dungeons that open up in the world randomly, and it's hunters' jobs to basically go in there and discover treasure and all this other stuff, either for like their own personal gain or to sell off on markets. And there's like a huge thing that like all around the world, like people, like it's even like to the point where like hunter guilds are kind of intertwined with government in a way, or like sponsored by the government. And our main character starts off as one of the weakest hunters ever and slowly becomes basically the best over time. There's other stuff, but we'll leave that to when the anime comes out.
That's interesting. At least that little small premise about the Dungeon Hunters thing, that sounds a lot like the Black Dungeon Company. You know how they basically have their adventures with people to going into dungeons, conquering them, things like that, to sell them for profits and shit like that.
They're not mistreated though, so I'll say that. And usually, and the thing, I guess, like the difference between like the Black thing, the Dungeon of Black Company is that these hunters, they're actually like powerful people instead of just using grunt works to go out and do it. But like, yeah. Now it is interesting because they do have people that follow along hunters that like excavate while the hunters fight like monsters or whatever that are in the dungeon.
So I know you mentioned that they have like video game like type powers. Are they set like in the video game world, or is it just like they powers?
It's not an isekai. So basically, it's just this is how like their world works, and they have powers. And the reason I say it's like akin to like video games in a way is that like certain people have like certain abilities, and they're ranked from like E to all the way to S. And S being the like highest tier, you know, like yeah. You ever played like Dragon Ball? You get the S ranks and stuff, you know. I get you. Okay. Well, no, it sounds dope. I know I heard a lot of good things from Solo Leveling. Then you know there was about like 2 months ago there was all the rumors going around that this was potentially getting a anime adaptation, but due to the recent Anime Expo, it has been, like I said, it got officially announced. Now it's no longer a rumor; it got officially announced. There is a small trailer out for the announcement as well. It's not much. It's more just them going through, like McMillian said, some of the slide shots from the manga and the light novels and stuff like that, and just more of them be like, "Hey, yeah, we're coming." So yeah, for everyone that knows stuff, they can get excited, and for everybody that doesn't know anything, it's just like, okay, these designs look nice, these look cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all the trailer really was. But it was a nice little trailer though. Get you hype. Go and get you hype. No action related scenes or anything like that. Just like I said, more just like you said, steals and character frameworks and designs and stuff like that.
It was an announcement trailer. That was what it was. It's not technically a teaser yet because they haven't shown anything animated. But
correct. Well, I mean, at the very end there was the MC not animated. Well, I guess you could consider that was more of a drawing.
I was more of a drawing, I felt like, but I mean, debate. I guess decide for yourself if you felt like that was animated.
All right, and then last but not least, what we got here for today, the Mushoku Tensei Season 2 trailer has officially dropped. And it's looking good. It is definitely looking good. Mushoku Tensei is currently set to premiere in 2023 on Crunchyroll. And from what they showed in the trailer, it's looking good.
Is it winter 2023? I can't remember that.
It did not say. It just said 2023.
I'm hoping winter.
At least I don't think I found if they had a season out there when I was doing my research.
The trailer is very hype, in my opinion.
Yes,
there's a lot of stuff.
Very hype.
Like you said, Mushoku Tensei Season 1 left us on a big cliffhanger. But the Season 2 trailer definitely seems like there's a lot of things going to be happening in Season 2.
Correct. So looks like we're gonna. McMillian mentioned this. We might be getting a small time skip here because if you was paying attention, there's this one quick little scene where Rudy's with his dad and his maid / technically his second mother almost now, but his maid, and there's basically you can see Rudy where looks like Rudy has gotten a little bit taller and his hair has actually grown because it's in a ponytail and everything now. I didn't catch it at first, but McMillian actually did, so he got them sharp eyes over there.
Thank you. I analyze stuff a lot, so that's one. And then there's another, if you're paying attention enough, there's a girl that looks way too close to like how Rudy looks, or kinda, or at least his mom in a way. So me and Ace were theorizing that could be, Rudy's younger sister, who seems to have taken up archery.
Had the same blonde hair, had the same little crystal clear blue eyes. So I'm like, if anybody, I think that's his little sister, just a little bit more grown up now.
Yeah, so it definitely, and then we also got to see stuff with Sylvie and the maid school. So there's a lot of moving parts, it seems like, and a big thing. It seemed like the trailer was also like talking about was like giving up or something akin to like you would just like leave all this behind to die or something like that. So it seems like we're playing with some very heavy subject matter coming this season. I mean, especially after the way season 1 ended and all that went into that. So I don't know. I'm just very excited because we also got to see some action in the trailer, and it looks just as good as it did before. So if not better.
But I'm not going to spoil what happened in the end fully. But our boy Rudy is now going on a solo adventure to explore some things. If you like, so I'm not going to spoil it. But he's going on a solo adventure here, and hopefully his adventure proves to be a useful one and a good one, because the reason why he's doing is definitely a good one, but hopefully he succeeds rather in this adventure.
Cause a lot of pain, because there's also some painful scenes in that trailer too.
It is. Also, so we got to see actually. I know you mentioned Sylvia a little bit. We actually got to see two sides, like different stuff with Sylvia. We got to see her adult version as well as the younger Sylvia when she first, which I can only assume when she landed in like the maid school area. So do you think that's also another indication that we might be, one, doing a little small time skip here, and two, we might be doing some side stuff with Sylvia as well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if I even take like a note from season 1, when we got those episodes that focus on Roxy, switch to Roxy's viewpoint, I think that's like a big indicator that we might get some time with Sylvie at the maid school, because they also showed a lot of scenes with the maid school in it, and I'm not sure if that's just purely from her, or maybe like when Rudy catches back up to, getting to go to the school that he wanted to go to. Because it's crazy to think that all this happened.
It'd also be dope to see some of the more magic inside of this world as well, because Rudy only got to learn water magic for the most part. Well, he learned more stuff than just water magic, but he's only really expertise is in water magic. He does know other schools of magic, but his expertise is the water magic. So it'll be nice to see some of the other branches of magic throughout the show and stuff like that as well. So and also some more masters of magic as well.
Definitely. Especially because like Rudy and his other forms are technically self-taught, because he used a lot of his time reading up in the library for his cousins like library. Eris's dad. His cousin.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was like, what?
So I was like, his cousins, because he used it. That was basically what he used his money on a lot, was like buying books or stuff to sculpt. So, I mean, he's mostly self-taught in magic. So I would like to see what a different master, how they try and teach Rudy, or how the school, I guess, goes about teaching magic students in general.
Correct, because it'll also be interesting to see, like, once Rudy does get there eventually, does he start teaching them incantationalist magic as well, stuff like that? So
yeah, considering him and Sylvia are the only people that know how to do it in the world.
Well, now that you think about it, because Sylvia does know how to do it. So did Sylvia start teaching other people, incantationalist magic? I mentioned this before, but I bet money Sylvia's more of a badass now than Rudy.
It's a big chance. She got the anime white hair now, so she got to be special in some way. She got the special hair.
It'll be nice to see them do a little magic spar. I hope we get it. I really hope we get it. Even if we don't get it in this next season, I hope we get it at some point. Because there's no telling.
I feel like
there's no telling when Rudy will actually make it to the magic school due to the quest that he's going on right now. Because we don't know if that's like maybe like a pit stop that he's gonna make at the moment, or does Sylvia find him because she's through the stuff that happened at the end of season 1. Does she go out looking for him, like, hey, you need to come with me, something like that?
Only time will truly tell.
Yes, only time will truly tell. But the last thing I did want to touch up on the trailer, because I just thought this was funny. They showed us this little small glimpse of Rudy's apprentice, sculpture apprentice, if you will.
Quote unquote.
I just thought that was funny because it just let me know that he's going to be shown in this season one way or another. And that man, if you know Rudy's apprentice, you know that man is a grade A fool. So I cannot wait to see this man in the anime again. He is a fool.
Yeah. I was surprised that the anime showed us a clip of him, but yeah, I definitely wanted to see. I guess like what's going on with the cursed child, if you will.
Oh man, he's a fool. He's a fool. But no, also no. Interesting enough, we didn't see anything dealing with Rougier in this trailer.
Yeah.
Now, so don't know if he's gonna be in any of these next arcs or not at all, which would be interesting to see.
It would, only because we spent so much time with that character. So it would
we
be
did. We did spend a lot of time with Rougier. We did
to see him again. But if it's more so that just because Rougier served his part of the story, I get it. It's just gonna be odd if we don't check if we never see him again. I feel like
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him again somewhere down the line,
but maybe not this season.
Yeah, I agree. But I just thought, like I said, it was interesting that we didn't get to see nothing about him, because maybe there is an indication that Rougier is not in any of these next arcs, which is understandable because Rougier is also going on his own little adventure now to clear his name as well. So understandable, Rougier is going off doing his own thing now, so we'll see him again soon.
Yep,
we will see him again soon. Anything else? Maybe some more. Anything you're looking forward to from season 2 of Mushoku Tensei?
Anything more? Honestly, I think I said everything. I'm trying to think of anything else I could say that's not spoiler related. Yeah, honestly, that's about it. I think I want to say. I mean, I guess the only other thing I can ask for is, I guess, updates more so for like just Rudy's family in general. Because if one of his sisters becoming strong, I would like to hope that the other. I mean, granted, I know the other one is technically like maid in training, but I hope that's just not all they do with her. So.
Oh man, no, I agree. I guess I think it'll be more interesting to see if we're also gonna get to see any more of the gods from one of the 7 gods of the world.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, that would be nice if we could see more. I guess of the strongest of this world.
Correct, because we got to see one of them in season 1, and we know how that ended. So
yeah, we seen one, and we heard the names of 2 others. So
I think we may have heard the name. Well, not the names. I know we heard the title of all of them, but like I said, I don't think we actually did get the names of all of them. Actually,
yeah, I think it was just we saw one and we got the names of 2. The one that trained Ghislaine, I forget his. I don't remember their names, unfortunately, but Ghislaine's master, and then the guy who lives in the sky. The sky, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, is there anything from McMillians Corner that we should be aware of today, sir? Anything from McMillians Corner? Kaiju number 8, which will be the next great anime whenever it comes out. Its 3rd volume just came out, so if you're interested in reading it, I highly suggest starting the series. It only has 3 volumes out right now. Definitely give it a shot. Besides that, Shadow's House premiered this week. Please watch it. It was a good episode. Same thing with I'm blanking on that. Overlord. Same thing on that. Other than that, I'm getting an extra to say, other than that these boxes in the back are an indication that I am moving. So the schedule gonna be jacked for a bit, and I apologize.
Yes, it's gonna be a little jacked, but we'll make it through. We will make it through. But I will say I am working on a little something here. It might take me a little bit longer than usual because I actually have to do a lot of research for this one here, so it might take me a little bit more longer than usual to get this one out. But I am working on a little something. I did start on it, and I made a few tweets about it on our social media and things of that nature. But I just haven't picked back up on it for whatever reason. But I'm going to go back to doing that because I said I was going to do it. So I'm gonna start back up on that. I'm not going to spoil it right now. When I have some more concrete stuff down, I will bring it back into the light. But I am working on something. And yeah. Right, well, but that was everything from me. If you don't have anything else, McMillian, you go ahead and take us on out of here.
Alright guys, as always, appreciate you for watching. I'm just going to mention you can follow us on our social medias at Gurren Otaku's on Twitter and at Gurren Otaku Council on Facebook and Instagram. Like Alex said, as Ace said, he has a project for his social, so please stay tuned to that. With all that being said, GOC News signing off. Peace.